everybody, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Today you're getting a little bit of a bonus video. I hadn't planned on making this video at all, but I actually got some requests from a couple of subscribers that suggested I do a video about my recommendations for the upcoming 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta. And I just thought that was such a great idea because when Ulta does this, they have a different special essentially every single day for 21 days, and the discounts are pretty substantial on these products. So it's a different grouping of products every time they do these 21 Days of Beauty, which seems like it comes around every couple months. So this is something that I might do on an ongoing basis for you guys. Ulta has really been a store that in the past, like way past, I never really spent a lot of time at. I've had an Ulta card for years, and never really bothered to shop there all that much. And sometimes when I would shop there, I wouldn't even use the Ulta card, so I wasn't accumulating points or anything. But once a lot of you guys started telling me about how great the point system actually is there, I looked into it a little bit more and was like, oh my gosh, this is way better than Sephora's system. And obviously Ulta and Sephora carry some different things. Some things overlap, but some things do not. One of the things that I really like about Ulta's point system is that instead of just being able to cash in points for these small little sample sizes, they essentially give you a dollar amount that you can spend either on the drugstore or the high-end side of Ulta. So you can use it on high-end hair care, or you can use it on drugstore lipsticks, whatever you want to spend that money on. So I always like to shop when Ulta is doing 2 times the points, or sometimes they even do 5 times the points. I try to wait when those special like bonus points times come around to purchase the things that I want, because if I'm gonna buy those things anyway and I don't need them immediately, I might as well just save it for the times when I can earn more money on those purchases. So I really like that about Ulta's system, and they do free shipping online when I believe it's over $35 or over $50. It just kind of varies. Sometimes it's over $35, sometimes it's over $50. I am a Platinum Perks member, and if you spend a lot on beauty products or you're a YouTuber, it's pretty easy to become a Platinum Perks member. You basically just have to spend over $400 a year, and that's pretty easy for me to do because of my channel. But anyway, it's kind of nice because my points never expire. I accumulate points a little bit faster than just regular Ultimate Perks members. Anyway, most of you guys probably know all this stuff, but if you're not familiar with that system like I wasn't a little while ago, I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of information. But let's go ahead and get into the 21 Days of Beauty and what my recommendations are for you guys to pick up during this sale. So they always do this on the first 2 pages here. So I believe this flyer is also available online, so go check out the Ulta website, and I will of course link my recommendations down below so that you can go read about other people's reviews and see if they are worth it to you. So I'm putting this video up today because the 21 Days of Beauty start tomorrow on March 19th. And one of my first recommendations for you guys is actually for March 19th. So tomorrow they are doing the Too Faced Love Flush blushes for $13 each, which is such a good deal for these blushes. They are regularly $26, so that is a substantial savings. And I love these blushes for oily skin because my skin does not eat Too Faced blushes. And that's a funny thing to say, but really truly, if you have very oily skin, you know that oftentimes certain things you put on your face just disappear because your oil just causes those products to break down, and they just poof, gone. Or they oxidize really badly and just look awful on the skin. These Too Faced Love Flush blushes never do that on me. They're really expensive for 26 bucks each, but if you can get them for $13 each, I would suggest picking up the shade or two that you really want. I honestly recommend all the shades in the line. I had someone, what is going on with my hair? I just looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa. I really didn't do much with this today, so sorry. But I would recommend any of the shades in the line. It's just a personal preference thing when it comes to shades. I had someone ask what I would recommend, you know, for a certain hair color or skin tone. Honestly, I think just put on your face whatever you think looks pretty on you. I tend to, on myself, prefer mauves and more nude type shades, but I also really like bright pinks sometimes. What I don't like on myself are like the really light bubblegum pink or lavender shades. I don't think that looks that great on me. But, you know, it's really a personal preference thing when it comes to colors. I would just recommend whatever you think is the prettiest, pick that shade, you know? I don't know. I'm not one of those people that can like give the best advice on what to choose for, you know, a particular skin tone, because I don't myself like adhere to any of like the makeup rules. So I'm probably not someone that should be giving that type of advice. The next recommendation I have is actually for March 20th, which is when the Lorac Perfection powder is available for $16.50. Regularly $33. So this is what it looks like here. But I have used this powder once in the past and I actually really liked it. I don't know why I haven't repurchased it. I can't remember what shade I had, but it was definitely like in the way beginning of the like super light fair spectrum that she has. But I really liked it because it just was very smooth. It's a baked dome type powder foundation. Not crazy coverage available with this one, but it's a good solid medium coverage and it just feels really smooth and silky on the skin. It doesn't break up. I'm actually thinking about picking that up myself because like I said, it's been a while since I've had it. And I really tend to like Lorac products in general, so that would be one that I would definitely steer you towards. Then on March 22nd, the Buxom full-on lip creams, not the lip glosses, but the lip creams are going to be available for $10 each. Regularly they're $20, so yes, that is the time. They are kind of spendy, but they are my favorite high-end glosses. I'm actually wearing the Blushing Margarita, which is a limited edition full-on lip cream on my lips right now. That's all that I have on my lips. I adore this, and honestly, if this is part of that $10 sale, I will pick up 2 of these. I'm also going to be picking up a backup of my beloved Dolly, which is a shade that I would recommend to everybody. If the Blushing Margarita is not available, I will pick up a full size of the White Russian, because I've only ever had it in the mini. I've had a couple of these minis, but I really do like this. And honestly, this one is like, it's so close to being gone. There's just a little tiny bit left on the side. Blushing Margarita is basically a slightly pinker version of White Russian. These are gorgeous, you guys. I highly recommend them. So the 3 shades that I would suggest are Dolly, must have for all you mauve lovers, White Russian, and then if it's part of this sale, definitely grab the Blushing Margarita. It's gorgeous. On March 23rd, they do have the Clarisonic Mia 2 for $129, regularly $169. I love my Clarisonic, you guys. I highly, highly recommend Clarisonic. Some people prefer the Foreo Luna, so if you prefer that, obviously don't go for the Clarisonic. But I swear by mine, I have used it for years now. It has made a huge difference in my skin. I just will never be without it. And $129 that's a pretty good deal for a Clarisonic. So I would recommend, if you want one, pick it up for that price, because that's a good deal. So the next item that I would recommend is on March 29th, the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brightens will be on sale for $14. I'm gonna be recommending some blush to you guys. So if you're in the market for some new blush, I would keep an eye out for these. The Laura Geller blushes are really nice. So they're on sale for $14, regularly $28. So that's a pretty good discount there. They do tend to be a little bit more on the shimmery end of the spectrum, but it's despite being shimmery, they are doable even on my larger pore cheek area. I normally tend to go towards satin matte type finishes, but with the Laura Geller, I can easily wear her blush and brightens. They're beautiful on the skin. The texture is wonderful. They are, once again, a baked product. The colors are gorgeous. Pink grapefruit is one of my all-time favorites. I don't think I need any more Laura Geller blushes in my collection, so I'm probably gonna pass on them myself. But if you've never tried them, I would really highly recommend grabbing them. The next thing that I would actually recommend is on April 6th, and the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum is going to be on sale for $39. So again, March 6th, here it is. I have used several things from Juice Beauty. I have actually not used that particular serum, but I'm thinking about picking it up that day myself. I really like Juice Beauty. They are a much more natural skincare line, and I think they use a lot of really, really good high quality ingredients. That serum is regularly $78 for, I think it's like 1.7 fluid ounces or something like that. But $39, that's a crazy good deal. And I'm very curious to try it myself. And having used Juice Beauty products in the past, I've loved everything that I've tried from them. So this is one that if you're in the market for a new skincare serum and you want to try something that's available at Ulta that you can actually go test out, maybe give that one a go. I feel like that would probably be a good one. Ulta's return policy is obviously really good, so if it doesn't end up working out for you, you can totally take it back. But I just think for the price, that's a great deal. And then the last thing that I personally recommend is on April 7th, the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes and highlighters are going to be $14, regularly $28. I love the Tarte blushes as well. Once again, my cheeks do not eat that blush. And there's several shades that I actually want to pick up myself. So I don't know how many I'm gonna grab, but there's a couple from they released a like nudes collection. I think it was last year at some point. I think there's a color called Risque and Sensual that I wanted to try, so I have those on my list. I also would love to get a full size of Exposed. I really love Exposed. I only have it in a palette that has some eyeshadows in there, and I just don't reach for that palette very regularly because it's kind of large and bulky, but I love Exposed. It looks beautiful on my skin. Once again, they wear extremely well. I prefer the more matte shades from the Tarte blushes. I find that the ones that have shimmer in them do accentuate my pores just a little bit, so I try to stay away from those. But anyway, I think that $14 is a great deal for those blushes. If you are wondering which out of the three blushes I recommend the highest, like, I would say go for the Too Faced ones because they're the cheapest. They're going to be $13 each, plus they probably have the cutest packaging. That's really my reasoning, is that they're the lowest priced during this 21 days of beauty and they have the cutest packaging. But obviously, you know, if you really love Tarte blushes, $1 more isn't really that much. But anyway, those are the three shades I'm thinking of getting. And I would also actually, so on April 1st, This isn't really that great of a discount, but I guess it is sort of. The Mario Badescu on April 1st is going to be 25% off the entire brand. The two things that I would really recommend trying from Mario Badescu are the Enzyme Gel Cleanser and the Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. I use both of those almost on a daily basis. I alternate the glycolic one with another cleanser because you can't really use that one on a daily basis. But the Enzyme Gel Cleanser I do use in the shower most mornings with my Foreo Luna. And I love both of them. I think they're great. Mario Badescu is another great skincare line to try that is a little bit more affordable. So the price range with the 25% off is going to be between $250 and $23. So pretty affordable in my eyes when it comes to good quality skincare, so that might be worth checking out on April 1st as well. So once again, you can probably find this this flyer or catalog online and you'll be able to flip through it yourself. But those are my recommendations to you guys. Let me know if you received yours and what you are gonna be picking up from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I'm curious to see what you guys are lusting after. And I will probably purchase and show you guys either on Snapchat what I end up getting. I may even show you at the end of April. I might do like an April haul and show you guys what I decided to snag all together. One thing I just wanted to point out really quickly is that in this catalog, they are also featuring buy one, get one 50% off for the Drugstore hair care lines. And Hosk is one of the lines that's going to be featured in that. You need to check out Hosk Hair Care. Honestly, it's one of the best drugstore hair care lines that I've ever tried. I am loving everything that I've purchased from them. Seriously, go check out their hair masks, the packets. They're incredible, you guys. So far, I've tried the Keratin Protein, the Manoi Coconut Oil, and right now I'm working on the Superfruit. All three of those, highly recommend, love the way they're making my hair look and feel. Today, I really didn't put much effort into my hair, so it's pretty flat, but they do not weigh my hair down. When I use styling products, everything looks great. So highly recommend checking out the Hosk line as well, especially if you can get those packets buy one, get one half off. That's a really good deal. I think they're $2.99 each. So just thought I'd toss that in there because those are worth checking out, you guys. So thank you so much for watching and happy shopping during the 21 Days of Beauty. Take care, guys. Bye.